Hey, brothers and sisters. December 21st, 2012. Supposedly the world's going to come to an end. The Mayan calendar ends, huh? Yeah, sure, Bob. Look, get your attention off of things like that. What is important? What does the Word say? The Word says, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow has enough worries of its own. Says, what can you add a single hair to your head by worrying? No. Okay, look here. You know what? I'm gonna include something in this because it's gonna go hand in hand with this big up thing about December 21st. Blah, blah, blah. There are people like to tell. There's different people who believe in the rapture coming before, during, or after the tribulation. And, the pre-trib, mid-trib, post-trib, whatever. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. And that is quite ridiculous to even want to consider worrying about, because at the end of the day, that's not what matters. Does God want us focusing on things that we have no control over? He has control of everything. Praise God. So what are we concerned for? What are we worried about it for? What is our job here? Well, He created us in His image, sent us into this earth to represent Him, right? Hallelujah. To represent heaven, to represent where we came from. Okay? Now, unfortunately, being in this world, there's opportunity. The enemy is always working hard to keep you, to keep veils over your eyes and keep you lost, blinded from the truth. But praise God, we got that word. We got that word. Hallelujah. Yes. Okay. Forgive me. I'm getting a little off the case here. What is it that we're supposed to do? We're supposed to know our right standing with God. Are you going to heaven? You know if you're doing right, and you know if you're doing wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. We were all created in God's image. We all came here from heaven. He sent us into this earth as a seed to grow more of His love. Growth and development, hallelujah, is the glory of God. Growth and development of love. Love, His love, Him. Amen. Okay? Now, again, I'm going to address the whole pre-trib, mid-trib, post-trib, and December 21st. Look, that doesn't matter. That does not matter whatsoever. Why? If you died today, anything could happen to you. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's just think about today. You could take a step outside and get hit by a car. You could take a step outside and get hit by a car. Are you going to go to heaven? If you are, how do you know? How do you know? You know by your right standing with God, right? You know that if your heart is full of His Word and you're doing all things, that you know is right, that God has called you to do, placed you to do, you're spending your time in this Word, knowing and just filling your heart with Him, developing that relationship with Him on a consistent basis, okay, because this is the key to breakthrough, hallelujah, then you know your salvation. You should know that you know that you know. Right? So it shouldn't matter if you walk outside and get hit by a car. You know that God is in control of all things, that it is His will. This is His will. It's God's will. Yeah. And so whether or not the world would come to an end on December 21st, 2012, or not, should be completely irrelevant to you, especially as a Christian, because, again, you don't have control. You know you don't have control. The only thing you have control over is your ability to choose. Okay? What are you choosing to spend your time with? Are you choosing God? Is His love coming before all things. Plain and simple. Now, I think you're baby. Love. Love. What is love? What is God? God is love. Amen. God is love. I'm not going to dwell on that so much because, I teach that all the time. The pre-trib, post-trib, it shouldn't matter to you when Jesus is going to return. You shouldn't be focusing your attention on that so much, because at the end of the day, no man knows the day or the hour. He could come right now. He could come right now. He could come right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you worried about this? Are you sharing his message? Are you producing fruit? That's what matters. December 21st, that don't matter. That don't matter. If it did, hey, praise God. Then it's time to go home. Hallelujah. Don't worry about it. Don't think about this. I want to let me sum this up real quick because I got to take a shower and everything. I just got off work. You can't be focused on things you have no control over. God is in control. Trust in Him. And you know what? I have my lovely prayer shawl here. This is my prayer shawl. It ain't like nobody else's. And yes, it does. It is actually. I made it. It's the colors of the flag. But anyway, I have on here Psalms 56:3, which says, "At what time I am afraid, I will trust in Thee. At what time I am afraid, I will trust in the Lord." In the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise God. I will just trust Him. His word. His promise. He promised. And Jesus came and restored us back to the blessing. Just trust and believe it. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to worry about December 20th. You ain't got to worry about when Jesus is going to come. When He comes, just be ready. Be on watch. Be on guard. That's what Jesus told them. Stay on watch. He said, remember the disciples before He was going to get, before they were coming to get Him, he was telling them, He's like, man, what, y'all can't stay awake just a little bit longer, man? Can't y'all stay awake and just pray with me? Pray with me. That's all. That's it right there. Stay focused on Him. Stay focused on your spiritual existence, your life. Because the world is going to pass. The world is going to pass away. Either way, if it's December 21st, fine, whatever. I really don't believe that's going to happen. And as far as the pre-trib, mid-trib, and all that, when Jesus comes, just be ready. Just be ready. Just every moment of your life, let the Lord work through you. Like when I pray, I always ask, Lord, let me decrease while you increase in me. Let Him just produce that beautiful love, that fruit of the Spirit. Okay? That's it. That's all you got to worry about is today, right now. What are you doing right now? Don't think about nothing else. Are you showing somebody some love? Are you edifying your brother or sister? That's what matters. That's what matters. Let the world come to an end. Let the world come to an end. Be right with God. Be right with God. Okay? And you know what? I brought this up to you, and I guess I'll say a little something about it. This is this is the African flag, actually, if you guys know your colors. And why I chose this and actually made it my prayer shawl was because the colors. If you know about the African flag, you know the red. The red represents the blood shed for their liberation. The black was to describe the black people, just to the strength of the black man, black person, black people. And the green was to represent the wealth of Africa. Well, I love this. When I look at it, I'm not trying to give any disregard to what was intended, but I go again. I say the blood was shed for our victory. The blood was shed. It covers and cleanses and protects us, even in the darkness. Even in the darkness, we are covered by the blood. The blood comes first. Hallelujah. And because the blood covers us in that darkness, we are able to receive the wealth of blessings from the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise God. Yeah, and like I got my thing on here, at what time I am in trouble, or what time I am afraid, I will trust in Thee. Praise forgive me. I don't know if this might be long or whatever, and I know I look kind of crazy. But like I said, I just got off work. I got to take a shower. I pray in the name of Jesus that this message has reached your heart, that it has gotten to a special place, that you know that Father, forgive me. In Jesus' name, Lord, let every witness of this testimony, Father God, let their hearts be transformed by the renewing of their minds, Father God, Lord. Let it be that if they're not accustomed to reading the Word, getting into that Word, Father God, that this may lead them there so that they understand these simple truths to awaken themselves. Lord, you do the work, Father God. Just awaken them, because this is the time. I know, Father God, it is here. I know that we need you. We can't do nothing without you, Father God. I can do nothing without you. In Jesus' name, Lord, strengthen me, Father God. Lord, let your light shine through this temple at all times. In Jesus' name, I cast away every spirit of every unholy, unclean spirit from this temple, from my friends, family, neighbors, and all that partake of the viewing of this video. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah. I cast those spirits to the pit of hell. I plead the precious blood of Jesus over each and every one of you, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Stand strong, stand strong. Do not be moved by the enemy. Do not be confused. Don't let him confuse you. Don't let his lies get into your head. Don't let him make you believe that this thing could happen or this thing could happen. The only thing that is true is what the Word says, what God spoke. God spoke. If God said it, it is true. God is not a man that he should lie. Thank you, Father God. In Jesus' name, I pray, may the greatest of blessings always shower each and every one of you, and at all times. Yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Brothers and sisters, store up your riches in heaven. Store up your riches in heaven where they cannot be destroyed by rust and moth-eaten and all. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Brothers and sisters, be strong. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't think about all this madness that's going on in the world. Let God consume you and project forth from you that spirit of love and let his glory. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, the blessing. You're going to love it. Okay, I got to get out. I got to take a shower. I love you all so very much. God bless you.